مساء الخير، شلونكم؟ شلون صحتكم؟ نكمل حلقة 22 اليوم. بقالنا أعتقد آخر حديث. My love.
I want to see the...
أعتقد هنا هم أكو حديث. يلا نكمل.
What transpires in Gloucestershire?
You may have noticed that Gunnar has disappeared from his forge. He has traveled to Gloucestershire in search of a wife.
A wife?
He is in love.
When did this happen?
When doesn't this happen with our dear lovelorn blacksmith? But there is a bright side. He has asked you to join him.
Join his search for a wife?
And see that he does not make a fool of himself. I believe he thinks that your presence would bolster his image.
زوجة وروح أساعده بشر.
All right, I'll be Gunnar's keeper, if only to bring him back in one piece.
Very generous of you. Make for the town of Gloucester. You will find him there.
Find unsuspected hosts. بالوست. خلوها هنا ولا كان؟ Our side of the town. No. I don't know. مشكلة تعال دور علي اللي يدور على زوجة. ما يشاء عليه. ما لا ملك ولا بطيخ. ندور عليه ولا كان هذا.
Love to raid their homes, bastards.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
ما أعرف الإشارة. جاي يدور زوجة هنا. One guy.
There you are, Gunnar. And with a smile I haven't seen in some time.
Yeah?
Eivor, thought I smelt you on the wind.
Gunnar, with the speed you left home, I thought you'd been carried off by Valkyries.
This Valkyrie right here, Bridget, my own heart's root. Meet Eivor.
It takes a rare woman to nail down our Gunnar.
With my Zigwili.
Good to meet you as well. How did you find a woman in these backwoods?
She came through the settlement selling runes, outshone every stone in her satchel. She offered me a trade, a rune for a brooch I was making. I got a better deal. But she loves the ugly little thing.
Have you a family, Bridget?
Nath Mom and Dad carried Devin Gillid and Anon. Cannon helped druise me.
Bridget Man-Pa were the last high priestess and elderman. They since passed on. But the current elderman looks out for her.
I should like to meet this elderman of yours, if our kinfolk are to be joined.
A union forged in love. Come, we go find him. Oh, and don't blame me if he's heard a tale or two about you. What about it, Bridge?
Dim Jolch. You two bags of air sich o gwmpas Gillid. That's ever gal clis llawn.
Right, no daylight to waste then, huh?
So the elderman may have heard a tale or two about my exploits.
Not all from me. Your name will be on the lips of every skull for years to come.
And the merchants here are not unsettled by lurking Vikinger.
They come from all over to celebrate Samhain. Most are too busy with the festivities to pay us mind.
Samhain? Is that what these carved roots are for? This tradition?
Aye. Faces cut into lanterns to ward off evil spirits and guide children home.
They have a haunted look about them. Let's bring a few back.
يعني من هنا جاء بالأصلا.
There is the elderman. Kunan!
هذا الملك معنا.
A good leader sees to his people's needs. Let us join hands when his task is done.
Yeah. Then let's introduce you to Tevder. Hands as clammy as a dead haddock, but his heart is in the right place. And he'll be elderman after Kunan. Tevder, this is Eivor, my chieftain.
Okay.
Ah, yes. The way Gunnar speaks, I expected,
Me to ride in on a winged horse, cure the sick and the blind. His compliments are as blunt as his hammer.
Ah, more pagans crowding our table. Just lovely. Well, what brings you here?
I find within. What?
Have I wronged you? I'm here only for the wedding. Where I come from, we do not poison the well of friendship so swiftly.
And what has Dane friendship done for Christian Mercia? Unseated godright kings for puppet rulers?
So-called puppet kings keep your lands safe and your bellies full. I ask no thanks, only hospitality.
Apples! Eivor, wait until you try the cider. You like cider, eh? Tevder? Cider?
Ah, you must be Eivor. Tevder, I see you've welcomed our honored guest. Come just in time for my last Samhain.
At your behest. We welcome all pagans set upon God's own Gloucester.
Tevder, as your harvest king, I demand that you remove the turnip from your arse and be merry. So you've come to meet the family, before you whisk my Bridget away to her life as a smithy's bride.
We're honored to have her join the Raven clan, but your lush landscape will be hard to match.
I must give away girl and land in this misty season, but Gunnar is a good man. He speaks tirelessly of you.
If you will excuse me, I have matters to attend to.
Ah, yes, the shrine. And with so many thieves and fangs on the path, a fellow may fall in God's service.
Kunan, I do not need a heathen escort.
Youth cut down in its prime, without even the memory of warm thighs and cider to sustain him in the afterlife.
Then by my honor, I shall not rest until I return him to you safely. Aye, Tevder?
I see I am outmatched. Though a Dane joining in praise to Saint Kenhelm, God will weep.
My lady love calls, Eivor. So, if you'd like to join us later, we're going hoodening this eve.
Go. May you have a fire-forged friendship. Watch for fairies, fenfolk, and fiends. I have a hand fastening to oversee, an apprenticeship to officiate, and a pig to slaughter.
صادقون انت من قاعك بين هذا اصلي.
Well, shall we then?
يلا تمشي انت. حتى اخوك
Samhain. Cunon humors these pagans too much. It is the first thing gone when I am Elderman. Fires and magic, spirits in the air. Gloucestershire has strayed from God's light.
People need carousing, especially before the winter frost. The festival brings warmth and cheer.
God's light does not dim as the nights chill, but the winters are hard upon the children. Seeing them run around,
it lightens the heart. Are there priests in your lands? I've met a few, liked even fewer.
The profane has gone unchallenged here. I alone am the Reformation. They are a flock in need of my shepherding.
And how will you lead this great renewal?
They will fill the church's pews, and we will thank him for all the gifts he brings. Not false idols of wood and clay.
And yet, are we going to pray at the idol of another? Is this Saint Kenelm your god?
No, and we do not call him such. He is simply closer to the Lord's ear. Low in a mead of kine under a thorn lieth poor Kenhelm, king. Is this land not beautiful, Eivor?
Aye.
Look, the path is untouched by danger, so your company is not needed.
You're a kinder man than the mask you wear. You won't be rid of me. I'll keep my word to Cunon for your safe return.
Yeah, let's keep this one. Got you.
I don't understand this Christian praying. I thank Odin while standing. Why get your knees dirty?
To humble ourselves before God. Besides, I've dirtied my knees doing worse.
That sounds like a tale I'd like to lend my ear to.
Please, Eivor, I must pray.
Should I watch or turn my back?
Oh, Lord, gift upon this lowly servant your greatest gift. Patience.
I'll not have to interrupt your prayer to protect you, Teftir.
And yet you insist on doing so. What is it you are looking at? A hare?
Teftir, get to safety. Find somewhere to hide.
Where did they come from?
Fell the swine!
طلع حتى ما يقاتل. يدمك وهو خنزير.
That was close.
كان صوت أكيد أنت زين.
Eivor, thank you
for
saving my life.
It is good I was here to protect you. Maybe Cunon has the eyes of prophecy.
Splood, cloven-hoofed and sent by Lucifer himself. This land must be returned to God's grace.
More likely the shrine is in their territory.
Lord, we thank thee for your protection.
It's not safe here.
Give me my moment's prayer, Eivor. I ask only this.
You should return to Gloucester, unless you'd like to thank the little martyr here for tonight's feast.
I'm not a babe in the woods in need of constant guard. Go on without me.
I gave Cunon...
Yes, your word. And when I see him, I will say you protected me from being skewered upon those devil's tusks.
Oh,
and Eivor, I owe you a drink at least. Later, if you'd have one. Find me at the festivities.
قاعد تصلي ولا؟
Eivor, there you are.
Here I am.
So, what adventures did you find in my absence?
Escorted Tefter to the shrine of some Christian saint. Our path was not peaceful, accosted by a singular of boar.
Odd, but path now usually safe. Did you breathe up?
But you saved his hide. I bet it was quite the sight. Two of you as a pair.
It's fine.
I kept my word to Kunan, and that spatchcock Teftir lives.
Restraint, Eivor? I was half expecting you to wallop the lad around the head and ass.
I've bridged hands with most of England, Gunnar. And I've held my temper around worse than Teftir. I need a drink.
Try the cider. It's from last year's apple harvest. Skull.
Skull. So, you invited me to a hoodening. What mischief is this?
Ni gwisgalan fel ysbrydion and creatures of the Vale.
The
bag for treats.
Gloucester gives their glut to otherworldly visitors, and if you dress as one, you'll get that bounty yourself.
Freely given. I've only seen such a thing done at feasts.
Then we turn you into a beastie and have you roam the hills, braying for sweets and drink.
It's hardly a disguise. Just a cloak and some bones.
Nonsense. You are the very spirit of the Mary Louved. Now, let's hooden. Become the Mary Louved, the spirit who sings for cake and ale. And you cannot have your clothes back until we leave.
I'll keep this covering. But even a knife to my throat could not make me sing on command.
Shame. I heard your voice clear as a bell.
Gunnar, if no one else is dressed this way, I'll fill your shop with sheep.
That house for sure.
The good bar.
Are you ready to rhyme with me?
Down the road from my abode, there is an open vale.
Hope to gods this Mary Lewit doesn't fail.
Oh, have a cake for your troubles then.
Are you playing the role of trickster spirit?
Can trickster spirits see? The eye holes in the... Get it!
Oh, thank the gods. We've been waiting for children all night to empty our stores so we can go to the party. Have some extra.
Lads getting into their cups, scaring the weevils. Eivor, mighty warrior, knocker of doors, victor of cakes. How does it feel to pillage what is freely given?
A worthy haul, and a tradition worth keeping up. I have come to rhyme with you.
In the gloaming, see her roaming, hidden neath the hood.
To each dwelling, fate foretelling, it's the Mary Lewit.
Well done.
Look at these cakes. Sweet as honey, Gunnar. You should see this. Gunnar? My cakes.
What
do you see?
Gunnar!
Oh, damned deserter.
Cloth is. Take your false gods and pick.
You are either fearless or stupid, boy, to speak to someone of the Raven clan this way.
Fitting name for scavengers. Winged rats taking what isn't yours.
I'll pick out your eyes and feed them to your god.
Gunnar, we are guests here. Let them go. We can hood more. You seem to want your nose broken. so let me oblige.
Christ in tow.
يعني لا يمك ولا حوالي ليش ما بدي لك ذاك اثنين على واحد.
It's you lot we should be burning alive.
Are you sure you don't want to stay in Gloucester?
They know how to have fun.
أنا أول مرة أصير اثنين على واحد، دائما كان اثنين علي. ضربة واحدة. أوقع.
Gunnar.
وأنا معتبرك سبع. مداقنا. والله ما توقعت هي ضربة. هذا واحد من جماعتي. هذا دمه. قدام زوجته فوقه. طول. أول ما يطول التحميل. حركة معودة. قلت هاي أول مرة يقلج. هاي طلع من أمه من حرامات. Checking for editor. الدنيا ما وقنا عندنا.
Aid me, be my eyes. Gunnar!
I says sloth ears, take your...
You are either fearless or stupid, boy, to speak to someone of the Raven clan this way.
Fitting name for scavengers, winged rats, taking what isn't yours.
I'll pick out your eyes and feed them to your god.
Gunnar, we are guests here. Let him go. We can hood more. You seem to want your nose broken, so let me oblige.
Christ in tow.
Won't take long.
It's you lot we should be burning alive.
Are you sure you don't want to stay in Gloucester?
They know how to have fun.
والله زين. نلعب مصارعة حقا.
You're going down. Force beard, my leg.
Gunnar.
قد جنة والله.
Keep your brawls to the other side of the river. There's children about.
I don't answer to you, witch.
Thomas Fletcher, I brought you into this world, wiped your mother's breath blood from your face. Mind your tongue. Let's see that blade.
It's nothing.
Careful with the old man. He's had many winters' worth of wounds.
Lucas, Modron's a gumpas to patch this land.
Thanks for helping.
That man called you a witch.
I lead those who follow the old ways in Gloucestershire, but I offer my healing services on both sides of the river. Gwenny, my love, go back to the house and bring me the garlic salt.
And the worms? Are we cleaning or cutting, Mother?
Yes, grab the worms just to be safe. Now go, child. I promise not to cut it off before your return.
Give me strength.
My mum Modron is known. I'm a humor towish Gudran.
I'm glad you're all finding my mortal injury so funny. Go, Eivor. Make merry and try to loosen Tevder's shoulders.
Modron, you do not have to save his leg. I'll understand.
That limb will be fine, but no medicine in England will stop the dribble from his mouth. I do not work miracles.
Speak to. لازم أرجع لذا. وين حصان؟ خذ ذا. تبدأ. ما أدري ليش عندهم الدبليو قوي به.
Stop that horse!
The elder Quickham was the best.
تبدأ. لو رايح مشى أسد والله. يخافون على مشاعر الناس. يلا شوف شيء مع نفس المكان اللي كان موجود الملك.
Eivor, there you are. You're well met. Gwilym here has challenged my honor in a contest of drinks.
Join us. The lab will be easy pickings.
Give me a cup.
Some ale, then.
One for me as well.
For a shaveling of the Christ Lord, you have a lot of scars, Gwilym.
Not every tonsured man is a wet-eared Abbey, babe. I came to God after I had scarred my soul with sin.
To holy hearts and humid eyes. It is the best drunkenness returns a man to royal reason. Skull.
أهلا بحج علي. والله طاني قبل بجون عنده خرب لأنه
Keep on. The honor of Gloucester is at stake. I will not leave these lands to one.
You're sweating.
هذول مسيح. معودة لا تقطن دين. يا بكتب. بلشتي.
I have seen maids in arms drink a hogshead of ale faster. Drink, man, drink.
لا. خلصه هو. شافك والله.
Good effort, Tefder. This merriment feeds my soul. Here, another drink on me for allies new and old.
Of all the elder men I've met, you are the most unburdened. What is your secret?
None. It is well known. The burdens I carry will soon leave this world with me. So drink to my life and death.
Death.
I am to be sacrificed in the Wicker Man as king
of
the
أصلي هذا
harvest.
الملك.
Like Elderman Simkin before me and all before him.
Horrible barbaric practice. A burnt offering after poor
صار
crops.
بينهم وقاعد
They
تسوي
hope
لسه.
well-fed gods will smile upon them.
A true father sacrifices himself for his people. Gives his all, his blood and flesh. A great honor, but a sad fate.
When you speak these words, it reminds me of the Christ.
Aye, lad. Now you can see how a man like myself sees the value in both.
A toast, then, to Elderman Coonan. Joyous and generous. Let each man show him loyalty until he suffers death.
My friends, you are kind to me. I'd like to toast my successor, Tefder. May he wear the horns head high.
ضربه يلا ضربه. شنو تبدأ سممه تبدأ لقيت شغبة طبعا.
Weak. What is this? Water. I feel like Thor chugging oceans. No effect to my head or step.
You heard the woman. Give her something stronger.
This'll work faster than any tonic.
Good. Give me visions of all creatures that roam these hills, and the sore head tomorrow to pay for it.
Wow, that tastes awful. It feels good though. Eivor, speak true. My feelings be damned. I have been an arse. Do not deny it. And I for that, I am sorry.
A colossal horse is ours. Yes.
Soft words from the heartless heathen.
Only fiercer than fire among ill friends. I can be very as nice as a spring gale.
And how nice is that?
Very nice. Yeah, not stupid for لا ما أريد.
Gunnar and Bridget's marriage, our clans will unite. But we could join by oath as well.
Oh, yes. My first ally as Elderman. I accept. We shall make an oath. How do we start?
Yeah! The greatest oath and the greatest union. To the oath!
The treaty! The greatest! People are sleeping. More ale to seal our friendship? This way, this way. Look out for the black sow.
Sow? Like pig?
Flaming pig. Chases you home at night. Silly words to scare silly children.
You see magic as the stuff of children's dreams.
Perhaps I judge too much. Truths I half believe. Foolishness sometimes takes my tongue. I have to piss.
A great blackness chases stars across the sky in great whirls of color and light.
Here we are. Right inside here.
زين خلصاني من الطاطحة.
تفتر تفتر
وين ولا؟ وقال لها انسايد شغلة.
تفتر where are you؟
ذكرتني بالمهم ما غيدت من هو سكران يدور على صاحبه. لقيته شربوا يعني انت مطوطة. الله يحفظك. هاي لين اختارت اصدقاء قاموا يلعبون. زين ما اختارت غير شيء. بعد ما تحمل نطمغي يلا نطمغي متسحين. زين شنو يمك انا مو كنت بالقاع.
Hell's breath. What happened last night?
طوّتي بالشغل. شنو؟
The effects of that draft still cling.
اسلام سوي شغلات.
Tefter, are you here? Tefter's bodyguard, killed by knife.
هذا الحارس ما تبدأ مين؟ منو تبدأ معقولة قاتله؟
There she is! What is the meaning of this? Blood soaking our soil, and your weapon coated in the same.
Conan, please. More has happened here than you can see. Give me a right to parley my innocence.
I should have heeded Tevder's misgivings about heathen party guests, and now he has paid with his life. With Tevder gone, Gloucester will be without an elderman. Eye for an eye. Your Raven clan will lose their chieftain. Get the murderer!
Need to cloak myself here.
وين تبدأ الآن؟ تستاهلين، شكو تسوون هالقد؟ شو اسمه؟ What happened here last night? Fine. وانا اللي شفته تبدأ اعتقد هو نفسه تبدأ قاتل هذا الحارس. فهمت تبدأ get out. اول شي لازم اخلص من هذا يعني جو شايف لين تبدأ شفنا قاعد نفتح يابا محمد يلحقني. معلش مو عليك هاي. وين هذا؟ ذاكو أو هذا يذكرها. نرجع.
This pot has been broken, and it's covered in blood. A weapon, maybe. Hands tacky with old blood from the new king. It would be best to lie low. Blood. Could be Tefter's, if he was the heavy thing being dragged.
الضاربين تبدأ وما أخذ.
Muddy footprints. Someone was hiding back here.
كان قاتلين هنا. مو هذا خايس. وهذا طاف معقولة؟
Gwilym's pouch. I wonder if it still has his little something stronger. But why is it here? Better hold on to it. So, what does this lead to? The murderers hid here, lying in wait while we approached outside. They jumped from the shadows to kill the bodyguards and to disable Tefter. Then they dragged him away. That accounts for everything. Except Gwilym's pouch of herbs. I'm still unbalanced by Gwilym's special something. Maybe Mother Mordran will know the contents.
ما قاعد ندلع انه نروح ناكل لكن يعني هذا اللي بوجهه مو هنا هذا غريبة هذا غريبة نجي هنا ما صار سميت نفسي مو شوف من الموضوع بعدين اجي مفروض هنا لا كان صار لا سباوتين هذا بعد مو نمشي بمحاذاة النهر والله كيف. وهذا النهار رئيس. هذا نشوف. يا ده هاي هاي شو تحكم هذا تمام. بس تطلع الإشارة مال هذا الغراب يعني لقيته. بس هاي كل النار. اوكي كم مال المدينة يعني. شربت التالي اتورطت هي. بدل ما سووا حليب صاروا أعداء هسه. يذبوهم. أنا قريب النهار بعد. ماكوش. أروح المدينة ولا كان. وصلنا المدينة. هو مو موجود. لا هو هنا.
scato minstrene. If it is strength you require, you need look no further.
Show me your valor in battle and earn your place at the great table.
زي ما هيك شلون يا
What do you see?
الله يلعنه كم متى 60 متر ياتا
There is Modron up ahead.
Hello again.
Mother, it's the friend of the mangled leg man.
Eivor, you remember?
Indeed. It's a surprise to see you. Is everything quite all right?
No, it's not. I awoke in Teftir's wrecked home. Blood, but no body. Cunan's men are after me for the lad's murder.
Uh-oh. Did you stab him? Mother, can I see?
Blood, but no body? We must see what has happened to him.
Do you recognize the contents of this pouch?
A very unusual blend. There is a druid who uses this mix to aid sleep.
A monk called Gwillem poured some of it into my drink last night. The effects were intense.
Search the houses!
Oh. They're coming for you. If they know I've aided you, it'll be my head next.
Can you?
I've seen nothing and no one.
Mother, if the stranger wants more of the herbs, they can talk to the druid Halewyn.
Yes. Halewyn's cabin is on a lake, near where the Cherwell and Great Ouse rivers meet. But he is a strange fish. Rarely does he speak to mortals, preferring the company of spirits. Now, I've business at Rollandrich. Find me there later.
هم لازم ندور عليها. His cottage is in the east. بالإيست. هذا ممكن. هو الليك. لا هذا راح هنا. أروح على ذاك نشوف. تعالي الحق واقع. وهاي كلها.
Meet your fate.
تبغى هذا. ركض يا معودة. أسوأ شغلة هاي مال بالمدينة ما يقدر يركض الحصان. يخافون على المشاعر الناس. وسط أفضل. هيك. مكان غريب. هو مكان مع الأصابع.
You are mine.
مفروض هنا. نعم. المرة كلها تعال دور عليهم. هذا صار ثاني واحد ادور عليه. هنا لازم يطلع هذا الغراب. يلا هي طلع.
Sunan, guide me.
That must be the home of the druid. The fellow's land is peopled by men of straw.
Mortal be God, I am summoning a spirit of the woods. I will speak to no one else.
Just as Mordrin said. Maybe I should disguise myself.
ما يفتح له. لازم ادخل له. افتح الباب وصير حباب. الزبدة. مين افوت الان؟ احرق البيت على راسه. ماكو مدخل هنا؟ لا ولا ماكو. لازم يدق الباب بعد.
If you be mortal, I will not speak to you. I am waiting for the spirit. They come. They come.
He may not speak to Eivor, but perhaps he'll speak to the spirit of the Merry Luid.
قالت يقدر يحكي الناس اللي من جماعتهم.
Oh, spirit, you have finally come. Days ago, a passing cloud foretold your arrival with droplets of sun-scented rain. But what form of being are you beneath this guise of horse and bone? From the realm of the Fae? I know you cannot say. I press no more. Whatever you be, now you are here, the ritual may begin. Oh, but the men of straw must announce you with sparks. Ignite the sky to begin anew. Here at the death of the season. Until then, I await you, giving thanks in the glen. A Wickerman speaks. Now let the
Lewin said that the Wickerman must announce me with fire. Perhaps I should set them ablaze.
يكون كامل الاثنين ما هو هذا
another.
ايه هلا
Let there be cacophony. One more.
بعدها
This symbol is one I've seen, carved into shields and headstones. Two ladles carved from a single branch. The grooves match.
سلام هذا جو البيت
They roar. Do you hear them? A chorus of fire.
That should be the last one. Back to the druid. This dagger is placed upside down. A hangman's noose. A knife. The vile smells of poison. 3 ways to kill someone. Their mouths are open, like they've been screaming secrets.
هذا مشعوذ أصلي. شو هذا المصنع؟ بس تعال فهمني على هذا.
Speak to me, O wind.
I have come to ask you a single question.
Something about your demeanor and your physical manifestation now gives me pause. Are you truly a spirit of light?
I'm a spirit as any other.
Then prove it. You must know the depths of the world's mysteries before I will help you. Tell me the proper use of charms.
Very well. Ask your riddles.
Which charm summons aid for maidens?
Give me a measure of time.
Are you a spirit of darkness? If it be not so, come back and try anew.
What are these things he's asking me? There must be trinkets around his house that will help.
ذاك اكتشفت كل شغلة واحدة ما اكتشفت. ناقش ديك جوا لا يقول لك شغلة.
The statue of a woman, Sabrina, watches me from the water below.
بس لازم ترجعين تلبسين قناع. المشعوذ.
Speak to me, O wind.
يلا معوض.
Have you found yourself? If you are a spirit of light, answer me this. Which charm summons aid for maidens?
Maidens in peril are protected by Sabrina the Severn.
Sabrina the water nymph, yes.
يلا.
Which is the charm that weds souls?
The charm of the double spoon.
Yes, such that a wedded pair can sup broth together. Man and woman are made of earth, of water, and wind. Which charm clods the earth, dries the water, and stills the wind?
Threefold death stops life's wind, returns a body to earth, and renders water into poison.
Threefold death is the charm. You are a spirit of light. Mabon be praised. Would you like some bread and cream?
No, just the answer to a question. This herb pouch made its way to Gloucester in the hands of a strange man. Do you know it?
Aye. A mix to help him sleep. I filled this very pouch. And over a dandelion wine, he spoke fondly of his home, Cuthladrin.
Cuthladrin. Very well. I thank you, Halliwyn. But this spirit has others to visit this harvest moon.
Go with the wind and leaves, good friend of the hills.
Cuthladrin. Strange name. Meanwhile, Modron awaits me at the stones nearby.
ايه حاجة على البنيت اسأله. بهذا المكان تعال بس اثبت بغاتك. خلينا نشوف منو اللي ياخذ هذا. تفتح.
Show me.
I can see Modron ahead.
How far has the search for me stretched?
Far enough to say it's best you stick to the countryside and wear that disguise. But Tefter's body has not been found as yet.
That night was full of drink and merriment. I do not remember much, but I had no quarrel with Tefter.
A sorry tale. Did you learn anything from Halliwyn?
He gave some herbs to a man from Cuthladrin. Name of Gwylim. He was drinking with Tefter and myself.
Cuthladrin is the Welsh name for the thieves' warren. It's atop a hill west of here. I can lead you.
I owe you a great deal for all your aid. You did not have to trust me.
Tefder's fate is to my interest as well. This is a troubling development that I hope to get to the bottom of.
Let us make haste then. I must find Gwylim and regain my honor. This forest and all Gloucestershire feels untamed. I feel as if I've ridden my horse through a door to another world.
Aye, there is old magic here. Old magic that would be snuffed out by Tefder and his church.
Tefder did speak of reformation. Do you think that's why he was targeted?
There are many who would claw their way to the top. Tefder's disappearance could be the work of any.
But you are a witch, open to wisdom from the gods. Have you seen anything?
I see much smoke. Are there any rival Danes passing through who could have done it?
If it were rival Danes, we would have heard their horns by now. We are not a humble sword.
Blunt tongues and sharp axes.
أو كيف إنه هي ساحة استلقتها مو ساحة بهذا المكان.
Cuthladrin, the thieves' warren. This is where I leave you.
You'll find somewhere safe.
There's a shrine nearby. If you've need of me, then meet me there. Gods old and new go with you.
600 اعتقد ذاك المعسكر. وصلنا. inside the cliffs. Wow.
Have a look, Sunan.
جوا. عطب المشفي. دول الحرامية جد وايد حاولنا.
That's Tefter's voice. So he lives.
That's Tefter's voice? Oh, do it?
Do something useful! And they call us barbaric. You know.
يطلع يا حظ هذا اللي ضرب سهم. هذا نار. شلون تقدر تخون كماله؟ تقدر تقدر. وانا تقدر او واحد ثاني.
Get out of the well!
عايش فيها؟
Reach out and catch them, man.
من زمان. بدي السلاح. ماذا بلا الحين؟
We don't say nice. You'll be a puddle.
لازم نلقى تبدأ. سلام ما اقدر. لازم اقتلهم كلهم. تبدأ وين ذاك هناك. هذا الجو شنو؟ شو نسوي؟ هذول حرامية شغلهم بس فوق. لازم يتحطموا. يا تبدأ. هذا مو تبدأ.
Oh shit is right.
هذا النذل اللي يشغل.
You're alive. Have mercy. We're under orders. Alderman Coonan, he gave us coin to dispose of Tefter.
Then he should demand it back.
الملك نفسه اللي كتلة التبدأ.
Cannot kill a single man. You made a poor choice in scapegoat, Gwilym.
And we thought that if we kept the lad alive, we could squeeze Coonan for more coin to keep it secret.
Why killed Tefter?
Why would Coonan pay to have Tefter killed? He is to be his successor.
We ain't ones for details. The less we know, the better, yeah?
You chose to extort the man, but you have no basis for the crime. You're imbeciles.
Look, we wasn't gonna kill the lad. We've come to like having him around. Tell her we've taken care of you.
Coonan did this? Why?
I've done
nothing. Oh, God, is he dead? Wake up. Tell the Dane I've hand-fed you like a baby sparrow. Move forward. Look, Eivor, we're mates, right? Had drinks together. Remember the chickens?
Speak again and I'll take your tongue.
Tafter will need to see a healer. This lot have been smearing dung on his face. But I've been held for ransom by worse men.
Thank you for your aid then. And try not to get held for ransom a third time after you flee.
Thank you, stranger.
Help! This way! Help! It is much appreciated.
When I awoke in this demon lair, I feared the worst.
Save your strength, Tefter. It's a long ride.
He ordered my death. I don't understand. He's been like a father to me.
I will ask him myself.
I was mulish when he spoke of the pagans being just as we. Living in kindness, under the laws of many gods. One face, many faces. It matters not. We are all blessed to be alive in his glory.
This scribe has changed you, Tefter.
Changed me. Changed the dressings.
يمكن هذا المنوم من المطهيات مسوي. تعال عاجي مو يهمك كم تعال. شخديه.
He's hot to the touch, and his mind fades in and out, but he lives.
Perhaps a sickness of the blood. Shame, shame. He was captured by the men there?
They claim to have been hired by Kunan.
Kunan did this?
I know not why, only that he gave them coin to dispose of Tefter. You can see how well they saw to that.
They were alike once, the boy and Kunan. God-fearing Christians arguing the nature of life with me. But he softened. Men do great evil to cling on to power and save their skin. Perhaps he means to put Tefter to flame in his place.
Does not the right demand the leader?
If he made the lad's body Elderman, then it would still be right to sacrifice.
Then he's not safe until I've dealt with Kunan. Can you tend to his wounds?
I'm a very good healer. But if the gods want him to join them, I cannot stop their will. Eivor, what will you do with
بس هو مسيحي يعني مو جماعة I'd kill him. بس ما قتله.
I will reveal his sins. Let his people decide if he deserves an honorable death.
The man tarnished your name and you would let him live?
Shame for shame. Not even his god will welcome him when I'm done.
You are resolute then. Then may you ride as Rhiannon.
Thank you, Modron. And please, take care of Tefter. I must get to Kunan before the festivals end.
بالمدينة نادت. لا فوق هذا براسي. خلاني احتفل واشرب.
I must find Kunan before I'm spotted. The Longhouse is a good place to start.
لازم تلقيه قبل ما تنكمش بالقصر مات. ما نصعد مباشر.
Where are you, Kunan? He isn't here, but someone else may have seen him. Bridget is here. I shall polish my ears in hopes that a word of...
Eivor, finally تري تخوالد.
هاي دا تحكي ثاني شو مفهمني دا تحكي.
Bridget, it is good to see you.
Eivor, what has become of Tefter? Did you faint your scarf?
Thank you.
I found Tefter.
I have found Tefter alive and safe. I need to speak to Kun.
Bridget! I found an abandoned bird nest in the rafters. I'm going to take it home to Mother.
If you cattle it, then the Babans will do it no
يا لهجة تحكي والله موتتني.
يا لهجة. It's you again. The Sow and Butcher.
The Sow and Butcher. Never mind.
Yes.
Gwyneth, I'm looking for Kunan. Have you seen him?
He's busy with the festival and shooed me away to Bridget. Would you like to see some magic I've been practicing?
No.
Can you show me to Kunan if I say yes?
Just one trick, and then I can show you around. Okay. So reach into this pouch.
الطاقة جارية للطفل.
And the number of stones you're holding is 3.
Wonderful magic, Gwen. But now I really need to find Coonan.
Come on, let's go find him.
يلا.
There are the church ladies.
I would know more about you, Gwyneth. You're certainly an odd little bird.
Mother says there'll be no one like me in the whole of creation. From the dawn of dust to the end of sorrows.
هاي أم ساحرة. About you.
Your mother trusts you, lets you run about on your own.
She spends the holiday blessing hermits in old rocks. What fun is that?
About you.
And your father, Gwyneth, where is he?
Well, it's not to be spoken of, but I was born from the union of my mother with the horned king of the forest, Genunos.
أحلى شيء تطلع هذا هاي مو
You're
دون
close
زوجتك
with
كونها.
Bridget.
She's like a big sister. But it's not like I'm going to get to see her much anymore once she leaves with you and Gunnar.
How do you spend your days, Gwyneth?
Collecting dead things for Mama's spells. I have quite a collection. Birds, mice, beetles, and I dance, and I can talk to cats.
I should find Coonan.
There are the church ladies. They don't like the festival, but Mama says they come anyway to cluck cluck like hens. Do you want to see another trick? I can pull an acorn from your ear.
Why is that woman wearing a striped mask?
That's the badger.
Show me what lies ahead.
Charge wear one.
Yeah. لا والله ما هذا.
I'm looking for Gloucester's Elderman.
Well, the one who still draws breath is in the church.
How do I get in?
You're not supposed to get in. No reason to enter that dump anyway. Fuck, you'd have to get me very drunk to show you inside.
Terrible business.
Sounds like
Poor
something
lad.
I came as soon as I heard. Tefter is missing.
Murdered. By those visiting Danes, no less. It's true what they say. Soulless killers, the lot of them.
جنود في كل مكان. مشكلة مو مالك شلون. يابا شلون تكشفني لابس قناع.
Have you seen Elderman Coonan?
Oh, that unholy visage startled me. It's past sundown, so Coonan has retired to the church for prayer.
I have business with him.
Even if you have business with him, it will have to wait until the morning. Locked himself in. Only Geva has the key.
Would Geva let me in?
She's been instructed not to. Not that I can see her following a task so simple. Girl'd forget her own head if it weren't attached.
Thank you for your help. I will speak with Coonan tomorrow. The key is held by someone named Geva. I must find her.
نشوف هذا لازم يدلينا على اللي عنده مثلا.
Have you seen Coonan?
Hey, it's the Mary Ruid. Rhyme with me, Mary Ruid. On Samhain night, all out to flight, some to... I've messed up the rhyme.
A man tries to rhyme with all his might.
Didn't take much to outwit me. You're really good. Good enough for a reward.
Many thanks. Enjoy the festival.
هذا زبالة كل شيء معاه. بس لا يقول لي تعال العب وياه. مقلت؟ أود أنظف السؤال. بس هذا
Have you seen Kunan?
The marionette! Oh, goodness, you're so frightening. What are you doing after the festival?
I am looking for Kunan.
Right, yes. He's in the church. Actually, if you're headed that way, this crate needs to be delivered to him. Just tell Geva I sent you.
Of course. What does Geva look like?
Badger mask, same as me. Should come running when she sees you. Best of luck, and happy Samhain!
Geva is waiting for this delivery to the church. That's my way in.
هذا وقال هاي دزتني على مود ادخل الكنيسة، بس لو راح يكشفوني على الحج معقولة ما يكشفني؟
They have so many gods. It's a wonder they can keep track. I swear they had a new one every Sunday.
لازم القاه بسرعة.
Right, gotta keep my eye. Ah, the crate. Yes, come this way. Good you came by. Sarah was supposed to drop it off ages ago.
أخذت المفتاح. بس إذا أخذت المفتاح شلون راح تفتحها هي؟ وصلت. وين كونان النازل؟ ايات.
Kunan is inside. I must find a way to get in.
يعني مشينا أويها.
There you are, snake tongue.
Eivor! Have you been enjoying the festivities?
We're done with this shadow play. Teftir is safe, and I know of your plan to sacrifice him in your stead.
You think I mean to escape the flames? I go to the Wicker Man gladly, but I will not leave Gloucester in the hands of the Christian zealot.
Then what? Leave your people without a leader, and an angry church ready with holy fire?
They won't be without a leader. Modron will sit upon the Horn's throne.
Are you telling me that Modron lied?
Ha! We've turned you in circles like a dog, haven't we? Modron was the architect of Tevder's murder, Eivor.
All to take control of Gloucestershire for herself. It would be a hard grasp to hold, surrounded by Christians on all sides.
There was no other way. She had a vision. Tevder framed by flames and burning. Everything we created together.
Everything? You and Modron. Then Gwynedd.
A man must get his house in order before his
death.
Feather his nest for his children.
Your grand scheme has collapsed into sand at every step, Kunan.
I know. I never should have trusted Gwilium and his merry band of fuckwits to kill one man.
You and the witch. This was your plan. To make me dance your merry tune. So you could build a legacy for your daughter.
I always desired Modron. So when she asked me to take the part in a fertility ritual, of course I agreed. Our union conceived not only Gweneve, but a united Gloucestershire. One that Tevder would stamp out.
This is where you failed, Kunan. Tevder is a changed man. He straddles the same line as you.
Tevder? The boy has the head of a mule. You taught him reason?
Not just I. The kindness of bandits and strange Britons. He embraces Christ and Chernonos alike.
Shit. Prophecy is a strange web, is it not? Tevder's reformation just needed a kidnapping and a dedicated Dane. Eivor, Modron will have taken Tevder to her forest temple. If you make haste, you might be able to stay her blade. I have much to attend to here, otherwise I'd lead you myself. Go now. Unless you plan on killing me first.
تفتكرتينا ماشي؟
You are already a dead man. I will not make your people suffer for your actions.
Thank you, Eivor. Your mercy will be rewarded, I'm sure.
ما قتلت سوى شاف دلاني وأجل صحيح طلع كل المصايب يوم هاي الساحة النكتة أخذتها تبدأ فوقها مشي يا معودة مشي هنا كان يعبد ما افتهم ليش القوة جاية ينطفوا يا اخي مش كذا هاي ما عرفت ايش انا نصبت عليه داخل جوا عاشا جنود كلهم تبدا
Hey! I don't do mercy! You'll make good fish bait!
خذ لي سلاح كم هذا عليه
Wait a minute. Set your wheel.
كم عليه الراس وين احرقها نربع بيبان يمكن اكثر من 4 بيبان
Yeah. It's faint, but I recognize Mordred's voice.
القات والله لا انتقم منه
Smells like a trap.
Right, sure. يعني هلا تروح تصفى ذاك قاعد من النوم خايس. صناديق. هذا عنده مفتاح. والله هذا الزي فاتني. الآن ما لاقي. هذا المكان معقولة هنا؟ والله شوفها ده مكان صغير. مواسم. هي وين؟
Have I stepped into Alfheim?
أول ما غادي. حياته.
Sweat and blood, death and birth. Turn this man from beast to earth.
Modron, stay your blade or die at my hand.
I should have known Kunan wouldn't have it in him to quarter you for the dogs.
It's a cold bitch who throws her lover to the wolves for her own crimes.
You understand so little. No matter.
Let
me enlighten you with the fury of the gods.
No. ما عندي ولا سهم. أي سهم. نتخبل من الساحرات على اليوم. واحدة بيها حظ. نزلت. ما فيها بيت. تعال. وين تولي؟ يتجاوزني عليه؟ متحكم. على الأرض. كتليها. أهو واحدة شوية. كتليها كتلة شنيعة.
Leave Gloucestershire in the hands of that Christian, and for what? Your name and some trade routes?
Do you doubt the power of your gods to sway the mind of a man? Tefter is no longer the zealot you believe him to be.
A man will lie to save his skin. When you are gone, he'll gut me and burn my people. The gods showed me this.
Kunan spoke of your vision. The Nornir spin their fatal threats. But without your plan, his heart would remain unchanged.
Then I have no regrets. But I had a vision of you as well. One of a path that twists like the river Ouse.
The seer's spinnings twist limb and word alike. Prophecy is a river, and we are powerless to fight its clutches.
She was fighting to protect her people.
But she ground your name to dust, sullied the honor of herself and her people.
خلاها بيدي. يعني قضيتها مقتل واحد بس هاي ناقصة.
I cut my own path.
أو جابوا الطفلة.
Lord in his mercy. What sorcery happened here?
The High Priestess Modron tried to kill you.
Why? In God's name, I've done nothing to her.
She feared the Church would use you as God's hammer, so she convinced Conan to have you killed. I killed Modron. Conan lives to burn in the Wicker Man.
Such a waste of life. The devil whispers into the ear of man, but we must ignore his voice.
Modron had a vision of you wiping out the pagans. And Gwynedd is Conan's bastard, so he simply did it to protect his kin.
Love for one's child is a virtue, but wrath is a sin. How can one entangle with the other?
We all lose our heads when our legacy is threatened, be that name, kingdom, or child. Now, what of the witchling?
I'll see that she's cared for. She has no guilt in this.
I will not join your Church of Christ.
You won't have to.
لأنه ما أريد أجد الكنيسة موتك يا مؤلف. إذا أتوقع عايشة هاي راح تسوي نفس المصايب. صراحة باب النار. بعد ما قمت تلحقوني.
I have returned.
لما قانا وين جبتني؟ شيلي ولا شوف يلحقوك. تقدر تلحقني؟ لا. خذ زوجتك واطفى.
Gunnar, it's good to see a face I trust. Even your frightful muck. I thought this could be our shared saga, but it's time to leave. We have spent naught but a drink together.
Worry not, Eivor. You and I have many tales to tell yet. And our names ring out clear and with honor.
Yeah, a tale. A tale of Gloucester. Beautiful land. Full of damned fools.
Ha! I will drink to that. You have my thanks.
Anything for you, old friend.
Then let us say our farewells to this Wicker King, and then be on our way home.
Yes, Randvi will be eager to meet Bridget.
Speak to.
I should join them.
رجعوا التقوا. أنا كنت أقدر الكتلة هذا كمان بس استخطيته صراحة. أقول الساحرة.
Tell me, please. What of Modron?
Dead and burned on a pyre, much like this one.
I didn't think.
I
hoped you would spare her at least. Grant.
Please don't do it! We can burn something else! Someone else!
هذا ما يرضى يا حبيبي جثته ما ينفع.
Peace, dear heart. I will join the dirt that grows the trees and the barley, my body feeding the gods, worms, and even you, so I will be here. And a long, long time from now, when you're old and wrinkled like an apple, you will see me again.
Father, I thought I could be ready.
It is time.
Then this
is yours.
This is your path, Tifter. No thorns and briars could keep you from it.
And you, Eivor, friend of Gloucestershire, you have lived up to your reputation.
I know you owe me less than nothing, but please, take care of them.
I take no pleasure in the suffering of others. You would know this if you had given me a chance.
يلا
20 years I have been your elderman. Now these old bones are ready for my last duty. I have worked alongside you, clearing fields, brewing drink, births and deaths. All growing and learning.
The Wicker Man is ready, O King. Your altar awaits.
I am honored to be your Harvest King. With this flame set, may our crops be plentiful and our winters brief.
Despite it all, he has the ending he prayed for.
Straight to the mouths of hungry gods.
هذا صدق يحكي؟ وعايف بنتك أم داك.
Eivor, the honor is yours.
خطية هاي كيف تلعبوها وراح نشوف.
Praise the Harvest King.
يا الله حطك.
Bloody pagans.
Why does Conan have to go?
تغق أبو صار كباب. خابير عندهم هم بعد ذا أودن إلههم، يعني تتوقع من عندهم. كيفين؟
Our Father, who art in heaven, our Mother, who art in earth, please, please accept this offering. Take of me my flesh and bone
حبيبي
and bless.
نور حبيبي ناصر. طيح الله حظك بس هذا اللي يقول لك اياه. حرق نفسه والله.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Rami. Best tell her the good news.
صار حليب جديد هسه. عنده الإشارة. النساء ليش مرة وأقول ما راح نطلع كل نساء مرة. ما هي رجع هذا قاله. اي والله رجع.
Eivor, what brings you to my humble shop?
Now, this one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis.
هذا لازم يجي تم رئيسا.
This one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis.
Good day to you.
حيثم بعد وحدة. عندي.
Good day, my love.
My love.
I can hardly begin to describe what happened in Gloucestershire. I think you will learn soon enough.
But we are allied with them.
Yes, for all our pains.
أهم شي هم صاروا حلفاء. وعاشوا. يهمهم. والله الحلفاء شنو بقى؟
Eivor.
Has something happened?
You will want to speak to him yourself.
Okay. ما حد يسقط.
Eivor, the time has come. Our time.
Your time.
Our time for what?
My final glory awaits.
Your final glory. I fear to ask what that means.
Do I not speak plainly? My time in Midgard is done. I wish now to see the hall of my ancestors.
If you wish to die, it will not be by my hand.
I do not speak of death, Eivor. I speak of life. Life and glory everlasting.
I
know I've been in a fog these last few weeks. I know I speak words you don't fully understand. But I only ask you trust me once more. On my final voyage back to Norway, to wish my father farewell and achieve my destiny.
Back to Norway? I need to discuss this with Randvi.
If you must. I will await your answer down by the docks. Do not keep me waiting.
يدوح للنرويج هذا.
My love.
واضح تامي غجدك موجود هنا.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Norway. اكو بعد تحالف اخير يمكن هذا. بس لحظة خلي اشوف هو سجاد منتظرني. لازم احكي شوية عنده. انه خلاص ده انتظرني. عاد نخلصها بالحلقة الجاية الظاهر. اعتقد هي الحلقة الجاية الأخيرة لأن هو آخر شيء.
Hey my boy.
فالهالا. طريق الفالهالا. هيك very good. زي يعطاني سلاح. إن شاء الله نكمل البث غدا. اعتقد بقت بس الحلقة الأخيرة. نلتقي بخير.